Hey guys, it's Psychosis here today with another video. I know it's been a minute. And today, I've also thought about doing a video on something I haven't done in a minute, which is an album review. And today, I'll be reviewing In Your Distress's album Shackles and Shadows, which released on March 9th this year. So yeah, right at the very beginning of the year. And I missed it, but one of the band members actually reached out to me and wanted me to review this album on it. He reached out to me on Instagram and wanted me to review it. So today we'll be reviewing it. And yeah, and starting off with, I really like the album artwork. It's really clean and really nice. And I like the logo, the band, and the album name. It's just like text, but it looks very clean, very nice. And mostly black and white coloring and brown. It's not the sharpest colors, but it just looks very well done and makes me excited to listen to the album. And yeah, and the production of this album is really good. It's like good modern production. Like if it's done well, that's it, in my opinion, how it should be. Because some bands just I don't like the production on the albums, but this album was very well made in terms of production and mixing and stuff. And I had no idea because I have never heard this band before until recently. So, yeah. And yeah, let's turn on to the music, the main part, and why I'm reviewing this album. The music, I was something that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed listening to this album from start to finish. And from the very first song to the last song, I was really into it. And yeah, there was tons of growls and screams, and they sounded very good, and just parts of the music sounded similar to stuff I really enjoy. And from the modern scene of metal, like I Prevail, of Mice and Men, that kind of thing. Really sick breakdown. The breakdowns especially reminded me of Mice and Men, so I was really excited about that. I love Of Mice and Men. Obviously, I've talked about it before, but yeah, I really like the music. And yeah, from the first song to the last song, Deception really jumped out at me. That was actually the first song I heard because I came across it actually a while ago as like on Instagram, and I used it in my story once randomly a long time ago. Never thought much of it. It's like, oh, that was a cool song. And that song's fun. It has a lot of fun hooks and choruses and stuff. But my favorite song has to be Hurts Begin to Heal. It's towards the end of the album. That one was my favorite one. I really love the lyrics of that one. And also has good choruses and stuff. And yeah, the singing is also really good. Especially after having to listen to this one band that this guy always posts. There's this one page I follow on Instagram, and the dude only posts songs from this one band, and I just cannot stand it. I should just unfollow that guy because it's so annoying. But the choruses were really good, the screaming's really good, and I really enjoyed the lyrics. And the lyrics had like this Christian undertone to them, so I really liked them, and they jumped out to me and were relatable. So I really liked the album. And yeah, and the songs are all about fighting for struggling. It's like End of Adversity, Hurts Begin to Heal, Deception, and as the title is, Shackles and Shadows. It's it's about breaking free of your problems and adversity. Clearly, as the name of the album and the song titles that it gave. I'm kind of running blank on what the names of them all were, but I really enjoyed all the songs on this album. I just can't think right on the spot what they were all called, all of them. But yeah, I really like this album. I love to keep going on about it. I really enjoy this album. I haven't been listening to much music this year, but this is certainly a highlight in terms of metalcore music. Metalcore is really good this year. as it's been the last couple years. But yeah, I really like this album. It's super underrated. If the band member had never reached out to me, I would have never came across this album. Which is really sad because it's really good. And yeah, it's a really good album. It's really awesome album art, really awesome production and mixing. I can see where some people will be disappointed. Is it's not like Fit for a King where it's super heavy. It's very balanced, but I like that. I think the key to really good metalcore is all the key to making great metalcore. It's all about balance, and this album has that. And so, yeah, very short video. I'm trying to keep it short and to the point because that's all I really can be about it. I really enjoy this album. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Very excellent album. Very definitely up there among what I've listened to this year of new albums in 2024. Just very solid metalcore. They do metalcore right, this band. And for a first time impression, I'm very impressed by this band. I will definitely listen to them way more in the future because they're very good. And yes, so yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Very good score. Just a really awesome album. If you love metalcore, definitely give this album a chance because it's really good. And the band's very small, so they really need recognition. And they really deserve the recognition, unlike some other bands that have way more popularity. I'm not going to say who, but people can already think of the band, well, at least one band I'm referring to. But yeah, so that is my review for Shackles and Shadows by In Your Distress. I really love this album. Mine for some reason I can't think of the song titles off the top of my head, but Hurts Begin to Heal was definitely one of my favorites, and Deception was also really good, and the opening song was also really good too. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I like talking about music, so if there's a request, I will review it. I have a playlist for EPs. I also started reviewing EPs as well. I'm not as big as listening to EPs. They kind of frustrate me because I think bands should strive to just make full albums, basically, even though they're much more work to make. But yeah, if there's something you want me to review, just let me know. And any constructive criticism, anything goes in the comments, just let me know. And yeah, I really hope to try to make more videos. I've been busy with life, but I hope to get back on track with video making, talking about music, maybe even making actual music related content. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.